Hello my friends and welcome to a new video for Infinity Kingdom. This is Pyakia from S205 and I usually make videos about the IB Prime League for the whole week. But this week I'm going to talk about just one match. We didn't play the IB Prime League for this week. We played regular IB on TF from S205. So I'm going to talk about another highlights for another servers, especially server 205 versus server 78. I'm going to talk about all the other alliances before we go to see these highlights. We have here on the dashboard, of course, there are a lot of matches that didn't appear here. They only appear a couple of matches, so we have 219 faced the same server but separate alliances. We have here 143 versus 131 and 121 versus 194, and I'm so curious how 194 ended up losing because I didn't watch this match. And we have here NGU 1 against 170. We have 66 here 1 against 227 versus a newer server, so newest servers are having experience. We have WBA from 49 facing 29 and they ended up winning, and SSQ from server 38 winning versus 56 Eden. And I believe that the strongest players or strongest alliance from 56 is HMB. So here this matchups ended to SSQ. So the lines here from 205 faced 78, and I was watching this matchup live because I really seeing a potential at 205 and even in 78 because both of them are big servers that are playing, especially 205 still in season 2, but 78 is in conquest, and the experience gap is going to be to 78. But 205, it was their first lose for this IB Prime League, especially for the last week. And we are going to fast forward here. After 7 minutes, the Lions here took Tower 3 and Tower 4 went to 78. Also Tower 2 here went to 78 alongside with Tower 1 kept with no alliance right now. We will fast forward 17 minutes into the game. The points 14,000 to the Lions, 17,000 to IMPK. IMPK took Tower 1 and they still got Tower 2 and they have Tower 4. So they got 3 towers and they left the central towers, or they lost the central towers because I see some players here playing at the central tower, some big names, and lots of people here from the Lions are trying to protect the central tower. We have 40 participants at each side, so they are equal in numbers. We have some sneaks here to take Tower 3, especially Tower 3 doesn't have much protection. Only 2 people here, Spartacus and Rayo. But lots of players gathered from 78 to Tower 1 to protect it, and they hugged the tower from all sides, north, south, and west and east. They still protected Tower 2 and they have no enemies right now, and no one trying to relocate any way further. Let's fast forward a bit. We have now 30 minutes into the game, 40,000 points to IMPK, and we have 35,000 points to the Lions. We have Tower 4 still for IMPK and Tower 1. The Lions are trying to take Tower 1, and as you see, they forced IMPK to relocate from this side into this side, even though the Lions are coming from this side since they're based from the downstairs here. And we have seeing lots of big names, Dream, Bugasim, Vortex, Ace, HTM, and Bidzawi. Drunk a lot, Jagger Zalta, HTM, I think I said his name. They sent their biggest boys here just to take this tower 1, but the defense from IMPK is much more effective. After 48 minutes, IMPK achieved 72,000 points and the Lions achieved 62,000 points. Still 3 towers for IMPK and central tower, home tower for the Lions. I think the plan for IMPK was taking 3 towers and leaving the home tower for Lions and the central towers also. So focusing all the players for 3 towers instead of chasing the central tower is a bonus. Getting 30 points per second while your opponent will getting only 25 points per second. This is a lot of effort, to be honest, because you are going to play a matchup where you are going to end in 1 hour. For this matchup you might not end with 100,000 points, so you will be fighting for 60 minutes. I think it will end for the advantage of the Lions here taking this tower, but the IMPK saw that they have time to end the matchup, even though if they lost a tower, to end the matchup with a win. A win is a win, even though if you lost your tower at the last second. Of course, lots of players doesn't want to heal at the last seconds because you might use speed ups for nothing when you see an end is coming. And it was a hard matchup. All the players or my friends texted me, said that they used lots of speed ups, they kept fighting on their nerve for the last second, and it took them so much effort, so much speed ups and gems to play this matchup. It was a really enjoying matchup. I enjoyed it and I was watching it live. I hope you enjoyed this highlight with me. Thank you for watching. Good luck for IMPK, hard luck for the Lions. Thank you for watching and see you soon.